Alright, let's make sure we've got this entire room cleared out before we try to tangle with these stupid puzzles. Aye. What on earth is...
And there you are, just as I thought you might be. I cannot begin to tell you just how relieved I am to see you.
So Garrick reached you after all. Fantastic. He did that? Not that coming here was an easy thing to accomplish. It just so happens I've been eye-deep in my own problems since you left. You're a sight for sore eyes, Master Drogan. I'm glad to see you hale and hearty. Aye, Dorna, it is good to see you as well. My continued health hasn't exactly been guaranteed either, considering all the trouble Aella and I have faced. The enemy behind all this has been hounding me for days now, just as I suspected she would. Devils and demons and such, the sort you've seen for yourself already, no doubt. She must assume I still have the Mythala, which you brought here. Fortunately, Aella and I were still able to find out what we needed to. And what was that? Our enemy is a powerful sorceress by the name of Herodis. I think I said that right. Little is known of her personality, but we do know that she was once apprenticed to the dread Lich Belferon. And it comes full circle, I suppose. Belferon had spent all of his extended lifetime learning of ancient ethereal and its artifacts, and he passed this knowledge on to his apprentices. The Harpers, though thought all of Belferon's students were killed when he was. Apparently, they were wrong. But now we know what this Herodis, I think, is after. She desires to obtain the power of the ancient Netherese mages for herself. Power beyond any magic practice since the Empire's fall. This is why she seeks the Mythala, and why she has come here. With Belferon's knowledge, Herodis is more than capable of attaining this goal. It's actually not that hard to hide if you really want to as a mage, especially one powerful enough to have been taught by a lich that nearly caused the end of Faerun. You don't need me, Mare. Oh, well, there goes the 4-man. It's unfortunate. Or maybe not. Guess not. Cool. But what, well, clearly she was here to travel to wherever it teleports, but maybe Drogan knows where it teleports to. But what is here, until I hear somebody voice act this, I'm going to keep messing it up, Herodis doing here in these ruins? I assume Garrett told you what this ruin's original purpose was, yes? It contains portals that the ancient Netherese used to travel between their fortresses and flying cities. Flying cities? Takes Victor aback a moment. Herodis obviously intends to use these portals to reach another ruin, somewhere untouched, most like, and full of all the artifacts she could possibly want. We must stop her. Then we're too late. She's already used this portal. What? Of all the damnable luck! Then we have no choice, dear boy. We must follow her wherever she went. I will attempt to use my own magic to see if I can attune it to the same location Herodis traveled to. We're going to follow her? But isn't that dangerous? Shouldn't we get more allies? We have no time for that, Dorna. We must all do what we can to stop this mad woman. True. Of course, I will help you both, whatever the cost. Thank you, my dear. Your help is most appreciated. Always. In the meantime, you look around this place and see if you can find some way to activate this portal. With luck, we can be on top of Herodis before she has time to prepare. Jesus, that third option. What if we go through the portal but we can't get back? I suppose, worst case, we can just travel back manually, but if she is bouncing around teleporting, there's no way to know she won't do so again. That's impossible. I have to think, however, that Herodotus would not have gone wherever she did if she believed there was no way back. And even if it turns out there is no way back, my teleportation magics do not suffice. Victor, we must do this. There is no time for others to intervene. Either we stop her, or no one does. Very well, I'll see what I can do. Go then, and find a way to activate this portal. Quickly now. Well, now that you've caused all of my spells to fade away, Drogon. He doesn't know, lad. Yes, I know. It's just a bit frustrating. If we run into any more Slad in here, then I'm going to have issues. And of course, as I say that, at least it's only one. We've proved we can handle just one just fine. Don't even need your spells for it. Yes, that's fair enough, I suppose. Alright, let's go clear out the other end. I'm starting to see how this works. Hopefully this won't take me too long to figure it out. Well, Drogon's hammering away at it. Yes, with both divine and arcane magics by the look of it. Oh, goody. More slitty. Right then. Let's see what I can do. Oh, there's more. There are definitely more. Luckily, I still have plenty of my spells. Ow! Oh, right. I still have the necklace of fireballs on. I don't know if this will cure me when I put it on, but it sure won't. It's okay. I can fix it with the healer's kit. And there goes Harmony. Oh dear. Come on then. Just a couple more shots. Ugh, finally. Give me a moment. That damn thing caused an infection and I didn't have my necklace on. Ugh, that's better. Here, Dorna, I'll patch you up as well. Appreciate it, lad. You going to call back your dragon? Not quite yet. And as I suspected, they seem to be guarding these poles. Come on. Nice shot, lad. Yes, I'm most certainly getting better with this stupid thing. Still not my preference, but being of use without having to rely on my spells is certainly nice. Alright. Well, with them dead, perhaps we can start playing with the puzzle, as it were. I'd like to take a moment to rest, but I don't think we have time, unfortunately. I suspect... Yes, I'm having deja vu to the kobolds, though this one is much more advanced. I'm going to ask you both to stay in the center corridor so that I can have room to properly work. I feel like I'm going to be running back and forth quite a bit. Yeah, I wish you luck then. I'm not exactly going to fight you over having to watch you run around like an idiot trying to get the poles to activate. I'm glad you're so lighthearted, considering the circumstances. You know me. If I'm not lighthearted, something must be terribly wrong. Yes, I suppose so. Very well. Suppose I'll get to work then. Aye, luck to you. I'm sure you'll figure it out, Victor. And, just like with the last puzzle, I will return once I get this sorted. Hopefully it won't take long. This is funny though, because this is as far as I ever played to. Because this puzzle is what stumped little kid Ethan. Alright, I'll be back shortly. Finally, after multiple attempts, Victor would feel the final pulse of energy as the portal activated. It was going to be an interesting final bit, but hopefully he could stop them before this escalated any further. It hadn't taken him too long. What happened?
Eurydice has laid an insidious trap within the portal's magic. I've never sensed anything of its like before. I must discover it, and now it is activated.
So, Herodes.
The portal is sealing, and these ruins are caving in. I can hold the portal open for only a short time. Quickly, you must go through.
Wait, now, hold on. Drogon, please, aren't you coming?
I cannot. By holding the portal open, I bear myself to the energies of Eurydice's trap. I will die, but that does not matter now.
Oh dear. Victor lost his parents, sacrificing themselves for the greater good. And now here we are again. He's about to lose his teacher and adoptive father to the same concept.
You will die? But
Aye, Dorna. I am sorry it has come to this. You have done well for yourself. I'm proud of you. Farewell, lass.
you have the honor of the stones, Master Drogon. Farewell.
It's up to you now. You must stop Eurydice if you can. If you cannot, then I beg you, destroy the Mythalar. The resulting explosion will end her threat forever.
Victor's gonna be really, really struggling with. Oh boy. I'll do my best, Master Drogon.
I know you will. Quickly then. Go now. I cannot keep the portal open much longer.
As much as Victor wants to try to deny Drogon, he's not a fool. He knows that Drogon knows better than him on these things. If he says he's going to die, he's going to die. And there's nothing Victor can do about it. So he squashes down the hatred, squashes down the pain and the memories, the sadness as he realizes that he's about to lose the last parental figure he's ever had in his life. And instead, clings to the only thing he's ever had. To holding on to their memories and doing all he can to represent them. I'll stop her, Master Drogon. I promise you that.
I know it. I saw the path that lay before you the very first time I saw you. I pray that you find it long and fulfilling. I am proud to have taken a small hand in making you what you are, dear friend. Go, and may the gods go with you.
Clenching a hand to his chest, physical pain daunting him, he would step into the portal and watch as the old dwarf smiled at him for the last time. Goodbye, Master Drogon. And thank you for everything. Lad, you need to focus. I know what this means, but to hell with focus. I will make her pay. Now, lad! Damn it, Victor. Victor, enraged, would lose himself to any kind of focus. He saw only opponents. He saw people in his way. And Dorna tries to speak to him to no avail. No, I don't think he has that necklace equipped anymore. Dorna continuing to try to stop him, but Victor will not see reason. Even as she tries to chidingly call to him, telling him that nothing feels right down here. It's like walking back in time. We need to slow down. He would hear none of it. Only rage. He wasn't planning. He wasn't performing tactics. He was doing nothing. He only was preparing the next spell to cast on the witch that had killed his friend. And the last trace he had of his past. Oh, well, that did absolutely nothing. Alright, well, he'd resort to physical violence then. But no matter what he threw at her, she wouldn't fall. His merciless attacks had no effect on her. And so, enraged,
You have come to join me at last.
he was forced to storm forward. He would have his revenge and nothing would get in his way.
Not the dwarven mage Drogan as I was expecting, but I see you do nicely. Tell me, do you have a name?
Interrupting her halfway through her little charade. Never mind my name, witch. I'm going to kill you. Such sweet bravado to see in a human man. How very full of rage you seem to me. It is quite interesting. Now, since you will not provide me a name, allow me to guess. Is it Victor? One of the dwarf's apprentices. Who else is this, then? A beardless dwarven woman. Surely you must be none other than Dorna. I am, and you shall pay for what you've done this day, Far Witch. Even if I don't agree with how direct Victor's being, this is our revenge. I see. A promise, is it? How amusing. Let us get down to business, shall we? I was expecting Drogan to make it through my trap alone, but it seems he kept the portal open for you instead. Does that mean he is dead, then? A pity. Victor struggling to rein himself in even slightly, already preparing to attack her again despite how much it seemed useless. Fortunately, you've brought me what I was waiting for anyhow. What delicious irony. Yeah, he wouldn't even ask this, so. I was not waiting for you specifically, but rather for what you carried with you. Here, allow me to remove my hood, as it will explain much. And as the hood fell, Victor prepared to incant another spell. One he had not fully mastered yet, but he didn't care. At this rate, he'd even throw the Mythalar at her and blow them all to hell. But instead, before he could, the piercing eyes of the Medusa struck him.
I welcome you to my new realm, the flying city of Unventide. Of course, Unventide flies no longer. It crashed to the earth long, long ago, when all the other flying cities of Netherall were the same, though Unventide fared better than most. Be that as it may, Unventide is buried deep under ages of sand and quite lifeless. It requires the power of ancient Netherall in order to rise once again. Power that you have brought to me in the form of the Mythalar. For my sakes that it was nearby, I'd hoped that my rather public display back at the portal ruin would bring it to me. And here you are. Now Unrentide shall rise again, and all the power of ancient Neferal that lies within it is mine. All of Faerun shall hear my name and fear me. And you, my petrified subject, you shall have the honor of being the first monument to my victory. You shall get to watch it all.
Betrayed by his own rage, Victor had failed. Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. If you enjoy my videos and don't want to miss out on future content, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. If you'd like to support me on a more personal level, offer recommendations, chat with me, or vote on future series, then consider becoming one of my patrons on Patreon. Thank you once again for all your support, and I can't wait to see you in the next chapter of our story.